What's up, everyone? So I've been seeing a lot of people post about their Android head units and how their equalizer doesn't work. So they're going back and forth and they're getting different parts, and the support's telling them they need a different unit and whatnot. This here is $100 unit. I got it like with a $20 off. There's nothing special about it. This isn't a Joing. This isn't Awesome or whatever the other off brand is. Honestly, all these are about the same. Hardware is about the same. The only difference is how they're configured. So what I'm going to show you guys is hopefully the answer to why your rear equalizer isn't working. I originally had a system here with the JBL. I believe this is where it's going to come in play. In order to understand what's going on, you have to understand how your vehicle communicates. This vehicle, as well as pretty much every car being manufactured nowadays, uses what's called CAN. It's a CAN network, which is CAN stands for Central Area Network. It's pretty much how your vehicle communicates. The way I explain this to people is it's kind of the same way your home internet works. You have your router, and then you have a bunch of devices hooked up to that router, whether it be your phone, your laptop, your computer, your TV. All these items are all hooked up to one router. In this situation here, your router is more or less your body control module. That body control module sends a signal or communicates with your amplifier. In my case here, this is a JBL amplifier. Long gone are the days where you have multiple wires running, say, from the radio to your amp. All that's gone. Now we use Central Area Network, or CAN. So now that we got the technical stuff out of the way, as you can see here, radio works, right? We're going to go to our equalizer. If I go to balance, I start going to the back, it goes quiet. That's the issue everyone's having. So I'm going to show you guys how to fix it. All right, so we're going to want to go, I'm going to go ahead and mute this. You're going to want to go to your car settings. Every head unit, it might be configured different, but they all kind of generally look like this. You're going to want to go to factory. Within your factory, as far as the passcode, for me, it's all zeros. I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way through 8. You might want to look it up. There's like kind of a list of master passcodes. Just take a look at them. This is where the information really lies and where the key components will be. Car type settings. So all this here is all different CAN bus. CAN bus has to know what language to communicate in, right? If I'm speaking Spanish, you're speaking English, we're not going to be able to communicate. Not so much in those terms, but more or less that's how CAN bus works. So in order for this to work properly with your JBL amplifier, you need to know, or you need to try which one's going to work. So as of right now, as I showed you guys, my rear equalizer wasn't working. It's set up to simple Toyota XP90. These names might range and vary from many. You're just going to want to go through them. A lot of them do use a simple folder. This is what I have here. What I have here is the XP09, which would be Tundra 2014 Auto Air. So your steering wheel, my steering wheel controls work, everything works, but it's not talking to the amplifier. So right here, we're going to see other options. I believe the other option I had chosen was, I went here to raise, and I had chosen I wish I would have remembered. Right here, Toyota R37 under raise, and it's showing 2010 through 2019 Tundra. So we're going to select this one. It's going to ask if you want to confirm. You're going to hit yes. Now we're going to go back to the menu. I'm going to turn on the radio.
Don't sink any more
All right.
into it. It's lemon to 40.
If we go to DSP, it's still going to have an issue from what I tested. DSP only communicates in one language and it only talks to the can based off one language. What you want to do here is you actually want to go to car info. It's going to open up this menu. This menu is dependent on your can settings. You can see here, there's car EQ. Check this out. We got sound in the back now, and only in the back. We got left rear, right rear, and then center. So check this out. Hopefully this works. I'm gonna make this into a YouTube video. Hopefully it helps a lot of other people. If that setting doesn't work for you, or you don't have that setting, play with the other can settings. Whatever vehicle might relate to yours. I know Sequoia didn't get made in Japan. Some other vehicles got made in Japan. Just try to see what would be the equivalent to yours. 4-door, you know, front and rear AC heating. This one doesn't support it. I wish it did. There's an additional hardware, but there's other options that you can unlock as well.